Here we go. Let's look at this count. This is pretty awesome, I think. Okay, we're putting our zero here. You'll see how this is going to work out. One here, two here. Count is changing just a little bit here now that we're getting this stretch. Three is going to be down here. Four is going to be here. Then five, we're going to have it down here somewhere. Okay, that's our big count. Our small count is 1, 2, 3, 4, and now we're going to put in 5 for that. Okay, I won't number that just so it doesn't confuse us. Okay, so now what we can do here, since we have this big count in here, let's project 5. Okay, by projecting 5, this is how Doc would do it. He would draw a 1 through 4 center line, and then he's going to pick the high here. Okay, now we can go here and grab this deuce. Okay, this technically would be, look how beautiful that is. That technically would be, if you're doing Babson, this would be R1. Reverse those. This is A1. And then this is reaction 1. Okay, this is our 1 through 4 center line. So 1 through 4 center line. Okay, so look what's going on now. Just with A1 and R1, we zoomed it, right? We back tested it. Now we're going. So what action-reaction rules read, the way they read, they're just like, they're basically just like median line rules, because these are median lines. Okay, so if we zoom a median line, what happens? We back test it and we generally go in the same direction. Okay, so now technically the way Babson would draw these up, this is our first pivot here. This is A1, this is R1. So now what Babson would do to see where we're going next, and Doc would do this too, is we're going to take our next pivot and add R2 instead of just doing equal distance lines. Okay, so we draw another, I just do this to make it easy on me. I draw another center line, and then we go up and catch the top. So now this is going to be, this is good shit, buddy. This is going to be A2, action 2. This is going to be R2. Okay, so now what we've done, what Doc, those guys would be short right here. They're short on this back test of this line. They are short looking for price to go down to here. Look at this is negative 199. I don't know how price goes to negative 199 unless they reverse split this thing, unless they split it the other way. We could also catch this teeny little pop-up right there. Okay? That's taking us down to 82 cents. So action reaction here, I don't know if we're going to get this just because of the fact that this thing is going, this is saying it's going to nothing. Now, whether or not we're going to nothing, I don't know. But we have another way we can catch this bottom too. You see we have frequency here though, which is amazing. See how I back tested that R1 and now she's gone? Okay, so we can do this a couple ways. We can also draw a fork. Okay, catch P2 and then we'll catch this swing. We'll see what this looks like. Okay, we'll catch this swing, and along this median line here, or this one, you know, you could see us get down to here. We could get down to here. I have no idea. I mean, what we'll also do with this is we'll take a look at dust and see where it hits our projection. But we could also catch a gap here. Doc would do this too. He would catch the top of that gap. See, that really doesn't get us much, okay? We can catch that gap. That gets us a little bit better area there in this $3 to $4 range. But with this, all we're going to need to be, because if we go out to Feb, okay, we're just going to need to be in the area like hunting with a shotgun. Okay, so say we get down to here, say we call this R2 here now, because we're catching the top of that gap. say we get down into here somewhere, and this is end of. I think it's going to take till. Honestly, I think we're going to take till the to the FMOC meeting. Okay, maybe we go down here and we base because it's on the 14th. Okay, so if we that's going to kind of be our trigger, to be honest with you. Um, this is $4. I mean, we could get there's the 13th. That's 82 cents. I don't think we're getting down to 82 cents, but who knows? I mean, I have no idea. But I think what's going to happen is gold's going to puke. Okay, and this thing is going to puke. You're already seeing we're losing this here. Now where we're going to go, it's hard to grab um, a target. I kind of like the bottom of this gap here. Doc would use these gaps when he did draw AR lines too. He'd use these gaps. He would catch this gap, this gap. He'd catch top of that gap. He would catch this little nub right here, for an action reaction line. But I would say this is probably our best grab right here, and that would put us, say, on this median line. We'll probably maybe we walk this median line. That puts us at like 391 that week of December, which makes a lot more sense. Okay, so let's say we go to 391. Okay, so let's throw in. This will be just kind of a wild projection here because the fact that we're going to hide. Let's hide our channels. Okay, now let's hide the fork too. Hide fork. Now let's say that's our number around here, $3. So now we have this formation. We know this count is good because when we hit R1 here, you see today we're back testing it and we're failing. So we know our count's good. So what I'm saying is we know our 1 through 4 center line's good. So it gives us frequency, okay? So now, if we wanted to look at a projection, we'd go here, catch our 0 through 4 center line, and then we'd look at A1 and R1 again, okay? So now this is projecting out. This would be A1 here, then this would be our R1. So let's say we go down here and we catch, let's say we go down here December, and we might go lower, so then this would be wider. Let's say in December if we caught, let's say this is 630, that's a minus 630. Let's say we catch in December, we get down to somewhere in here, this 340 level. Okay, so let's say we go December, let's say we go somewhere in here. So this is 302, somewhere in here we go. Okay, so it's not going to be lower than this. So we know this is our grab, or we can grab this if we want to be conservative. Okay, so let's say we're here, somewhere in there. Let's put a little line on this. On, let's say December 13th, that's the day before FMOC. Okay, so let's say we're here. Boom. Okay, now, if this is where we end up, chances are, with this projection here, we're going to, this is our R1. So we're going to $16. Okay, and we're probably going to go to $16 pretty quickly. If this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay, this little small count here, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? If we're doing that, I'm thinking of a way how to project our time on this. And honestly, time-wise, just this line is going to tell us. I mean, because we're going to head up. So this is going sideways. That's February 13th going sideways, not down, but just sideways. If price just moves sideways and hit R1, that's February 6th. Okay, but we're pretty sure it's not going to go sideways because this is P5. So if we get somewhere we don't, we're not going to go say we go a little bit semi-vertical. Say we go not even vertical. Let's just say we go here. We could shoot a viz line. Let's see where our viz be to give us kind of an angle that we're looking at. Okay, here's a viz line. See, we go 0, 1, 2, 3. See this? And I'll show you this real quick. This slope of the line, see, I have a 0 here, and we got a 1, 2, 3. This slope of the line would probably be our viz right here. That would be our angle of rally. Okay, so if we go there, that would probably be our viz if, say, this was our low here on this date. That would be our viz. So that would be the angle we would rally at. And it's saying like the 1st of January, we'll probably hit 16 bucks. So this is going to come down. This comes down by the 14th. It's 334. This viz angle right here, you take the closest 3 count, 0, 1, 2, 3, and this will give you your next rally angle. Okay, you can go 1, 2, 3. If this was it, it's very shallow. Okay, let's say worst case scenario, we go 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so if this is your viz, this is like your worst case scenario. If this is your viz from here, now you're looking at end of January, you're looking at 12 bucks. Okay? So either way, if this is your viz or if this is your viz, and around 320 to 350 is your low, you're looking at you're either gonna go up to 1630. Worst case scenario, you're gonna catch 12 bucks. And that's end of January. This would be 1st of January. Okay, so whichever your viz is, 1, 2, 3. This could be your viz right here. This could also be your viz right here. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3. There. This is a 3 count, but I generally don't see viz on this angle. This angle right here, I generally don't see it. Usually, this is more correct for the viz. Okay, this type of slope. But worst case scenario, if you go down here and you buy $4 calls, Febs, like Feb 20th, $40 calls, worst case scenario is you're going to go to 12 bucks by the end of January. You're going to have like a premium of, say you have a premium of $100 in there, which right now premium is 75 bucks. You're looking at say they cost you 200 bucks with a $100 premium in there, and it goes to 12, you're going to have $1,000 per contract you're going to make. I mean, $1,000. And if it goes here, we're going to make $1,400 a contract. I mean, that's ridiculous. You buy 10 contracts, you're going to make freaking you're going to make $14,000. All right, buddy, if you have any questions, let me know. I'll elaborate more in this video, but that's kind of what I'm looking at. Time will tell, but I think that's where we're going.